Hi, this is Marcia Johnson from Marcia's Crafts, and hopefully I am live. Let me check this out on my iPad, and let's see. Looks like I'm here. Oh my goodness. Okay, I guess I'll just chatter on for a couple of minutes. Let's see if anybody shows up. I actually, you saw this card made last week, and I've had kind of a busy week. My pup Romeo had to have a big lipoma removed from one of his back legs, and so we've been dealing with a lot this week. And also this week, earlier in the week, I was watching the Home Shopping Network, and it was, I think, last Tuesday to Wednesday, and I don't know about you, but I usually do watch the craft shows. I try not to buy too much, and this week I was really good. But I did see, let's see, I'm not seeing any, well, we'll see. Okay. I'm going to see if I can get on here. Well, it's not letting me. Just a second. Okay, we'll give it one more try. I guess maybe this is going to be just like last time, where I'm not going to be able to. I was on, but oh, here I am back again. Oh my goodness! And I actually see a comment from Teresa in Arkansas. Oh, and Evelyn from New Mexico. This is kind of fun. Anyway, back to my story. I was watching the Home Shopping Network, and I saw Anna Griffin on there, and she had some what she called slider cards. They kind of look like easel cards to me, but anyway, and then she had a die that you could buy to make them, and I almost bought it, but then I thought, I think I can do that without buying that die, and I think I have done that without buying that die, and that's what I'm going to show you today. You don't even, I'm going to use the stitched rectangles, but you don't even have to use those. You could just do it with your trimmer. So let's get started. I'm again going to use the Boo to You. This is the card, or one of the cards we made last week. And I'm going to use, actually I took apart one of the cards and we're going to do it over again with making it an easel card. So you'll start out with a regular 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 piece of whatever you want your base to be. Then you're going to take a piece 1/4 of an inch smaller, so that would be 4 by 5 1/4. You're going to take your die here, put it down on grid paper or something, and about 1 inch or so from the top, just put a piece of removable tape over there or anything that will just stay there. Then you're going to put that on your card front, the one that was 4 by 5 1/4, and you're going to try to get it equal on all sides, and then just place it down. Then you're going to get your Big Shot or whatever your die cutting machine is, and you are going to take the plates like this. Just put it on like a normal from the bottom, and then what you're going to do is you are going to line up your top plate to stop right at that line. Then you're going to run it through. And normally I never run these dies through, straight, but for this you kind of have to. So you run it through, and I run it through a couple times back and forth, but just be sure that your top plate stops right here. And what you're going to end up with is a piece that looks just like this. Then you're going to take that, or if you don't have that die, just take your trimmer and cut from, I don't know, about 1 inch down, about 1/4 inch from the bottom, and 1/4 inch from this side. Do the same thing on this side, and then cut between the two lines, and you'll end up with the same thing. So then we're going to take this middle part, and we're going to fold it up. Just be sure you fold it straight. And kind of the easiest way to do that is to line these up and then be sure you're folding straight across. Don't know what I did with, oh, here's a bone holder. Just do that, and then you're going to take this and you're going to fold this in half. You could score it if you want, but I think you can just fold it in half. Pull it down to where you want it to go, and score it. There, and that's kind of our little mechanism here. Okay, then you're going to take a piece of paper that's 2 inches wide, and I don't know how long this one is. I don't know, it's probably about 5 1/2 or something. Doesn't really matter, but because what you're going to do is you're going to put it into a punch. Oh, this is a little too wide. Just a sec. I thought I cut it 2 inches wide, but I guess I cut it 2 1/4. So let's trim it down to 2 inches. Then you can put that in. Go ahead and punch. Then you're going to take it, and you just want the tip to be showing. So right about there. And you can actually make a pencil line or something. And then you're going to score it right about there. So don't really have a scoring tool on this one, but let's just put this in and score it with my bone folder. Oh, probably off the screen, sorry. Okay. Then we're going to score that up this way. And now we're pretty much going to assemble our card. So, here, take the bottom sheet. Let's see. Oh, my comments have gone away. Let me see. Okay, let's see. Okay, we're going to take some tear tape and we are going to put this piece onto this piece. So put tear tape on the back, across the bottom, up the sides, and up the other side too. I don't know, sometimes it's really hard for me to talk and do something at the same time, but oh well, I'm gonna try. And here, up the side again. Okay, then we're also going to put some tear tape on here. Okay, then burnish it real well. So anyway, I'm coming to you today from beautiful, sunny Sacramento. Actually, it's a lovely fall day. It's actually going to get into the 80s, I think, today. It's been a little chillier, but I'm kind of glad the really hot part of summer appears to be over. I do enjoy having the house open. And I can do that when the high is in the 80s. When it's 98, not so much. Okay. Then we're going to actually take this piece and again burnish it and remove the tear tape. And we're going to put this so that the bottom, whoops, a little tear tape hanging over the edge there. I'm going to put this so that the bottom is right at the bottom edge of this card. And that's our little mechanism. So this probably is the hardest part of the whole thing. You need to get this on this card straight, and it's not very forgiving. So just be careful before you push it down to have it pretty much straight. That looks not too bad. Okay. And here's our little mechanism. So now we'll finish the rest of the card. You can do this with just regular adhesive. Actually, I have fast fuse here, but I would take a piece of tear. I want to make like a little stopper here, so I'm going to take a piece of tear tape and put it across the top of this sentiment. Right about there. And I'm going to put a piece of ribbon there. Kind of decorates it, and it will help the card stay in the upright position. Where is my ribbon? I know I brought it over here. Oh, I don't believe this. Where can it be? I swear it was here. Just a minute. I'm going to go get some. Oh, here it is. I thought I had it. Sorry about that, and sorry about this chair. It is really noisy, but it's very comfortable too. So I'm going to just put this across the top here. And then trim it from the back. Actually, don't have my ribbon scissors here either, but hopefully this will work. Not the sharpest ones, but we'll make do. Okay. And then we're going to put that on the inside. You could just use regular glue or pretty much anything to put this down. So I'm just going to use some snail here. Not very straight. There, that's a little better. Okay, and that's gonna, hopefully that will hold that up. Actually, it looks like it's not working as well as I did before, but oh, looks like it's going to stop there. So, okay. Anyway, then we're going to push this down again, and we're going to attach our front, which is this little Boo to You thing. I'm going to put some more ribbon around that down at the bottom. I'll attach that with some tape on the back here. Okay. And then we're going to attach, oh, well, I might as well finish the front before we do that. We're going to attach our little guy. I'm putting him just in the middle this time. Put a couple more dimensionals on the back. And we'll just put that right down about there. And I'm going to go ahead and put my, you could use tear tape here too, probably a good idea, but for right now, I'm just going to use the snail and stick this little guy right on the front, right at the bottom. And then I'm going to take a piece of ribbon and run it through the mechanism back here, put it from front to back, and then run the pieces, or pull the pieces through the front. Whoops. There. Like that. And then trim them off. And there's our little finished card. You can burnish that a little better so it lays flatter, but then he just pops up like that. And that's our card for today. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, perhaps you could give us a thumbs up and come see us again. I don't think we're going to be live next Saturday because I will be at a wedding in Walnut Creek, but I'll try and pop on live sometime during the week and say hi. Like I said, I hope you enjoyed this. If you do, you could come watch Marcia's crafts during the week.
Like I said, I hope you enjoy this.
Oh my gosh.
But I could search the web for it.
Sorry. I thought that volume was off on that thing. Anyway, bye-bye for now, and I hope to see you next time. Like Wednesday mornings, Friday mornings, and normally Saturday late morning. Catch you later. Bye-bye.